What's happening? Man, there has been some strange occurrences going on lately, dude, locally. Like, look, it's like my chick, once again, she's kind of always like pointing stuff out to me, right? And literally the storm that has been attacking us for freaking, like, look, we're going on 6 days almost. It's like a hurricane that's going like this. It's rolling around. It's the same storm is rolling in a big circle, hitting us up over and over and over and over and over again. It's like there's a bunch of stuff freaking flooding. The power went out for like 36 hours, man. Freaking, it's like something's funny going on. I mean, look, a storm would cover that up, but right before the power went out, I seen the cops all being scurvy. They were all driving around looking weird, man. Like doing weird kind of strategic looking maneuvers. Right preceding the blackout. And also, it was weird. The blackout shape was even in an all-seeing eye pyramid type shape, okay? And I caught a video of strange lightning. Like one dude said, man, that wasn't lightning, that's plasma discharge. Another dude said, man, that looks like the lightning from War of the Worlds, okay? A dude dropped a video today of purple lights, of these lasers, these freaking crystals that they're using in the LEDs to monitor cities where they can actually, look, beam something from space, tune down the lights. Like, look, my eyes were all weird tonight from the lights, man. Freaking, like, look, the texture of the lights changed since the lights came back on, okay? Strange synchronicities like that. But, I mean, it almost looks like a hurricane is going on here over Michigan without actually the real shape, the donut shape of a hurricane. But look, it's like a long line, keeps going over, and then it flips and comes back over again. It's like almost like a washing machine or a dryer shape, and it just keeps flipping and coming back over again. It's been doing this for days. And look, they have these machines, dude. There's NOAA, the Oceanic Research Facility. There's one right down in Fenton. It's like 40 miles away from us right now. There's another one over on Lake Michigan. I'd imagine there's one over on Lake Huron. Probably one in Lake Superior too. Also, there was recently Army drills going on. And this dude was just telling me some guy supposedly put a bomb inside in a phone, like on the game, like on San Andreas 5. The guy put a freaking bomb in phones and then put them in the showcase in a phone store, and all he had to do was download a certain app and then call the phone and they would blow up, right? And then it would have been pandemonium up in Traverse City. I just watched a dude, the same dude that dropped the shit about the purple lights, the laser beams and the crystals and the LEDs that connect up with the 5G. And, with all these kind of effects, these blue beam hologram, voice to skull V2K effects. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, look, they can control the weather, dude. I mean, this is proven. They've been able to do it since Vietnam. That's how the monsoons were created, was through, they would put iodine salts in mortars and shoot it into the sky. And then it would start to rain an hour later. My grandpa Joe was there. He told me about it. He had CPTSD, and he would constantly replay these same stories. I was with the Green Berets on the mountain, and they would shoot frickin' mortars into the sky. It would start raining. And he also had Agent Orange poisoning. And I just heard a dude last night say that polio actually wasn't a disease. It was actually environmental it was environmental, like, poisoning, where, basically DDTs is the same thing that Agent Orange was basically made out of as well. But anyway, it's like, in order to use electricity like a heart machine, this takes like 10 million volts, and it condenses it through this array of these antennae, like cell phone towers, dude. Basically, they have like 100 cell phone towers in a square grid, and they can pinpoint one spot with like 1 billion volts, and it can literally change the freaking atmospheric conditions, the barometric pressure. It can create these bubbles. So if you push the atmosphere out, it creates a vacuum which sucks in all of the moisture into that area. Or you can create like a force field that blocks out all moisture. You know what I'm saying? But that would take a lot of energy to do. So where are these people getting that energy from? Where is NOAA and the atmospheric research facilities getting this energy to do this? Well, they just did rolling blackouts right on my neighborhood. And they chose this neighborhood, which is kind of a poorer or more hood neighborhood. It ain't necessarily poor. This is actually nice for hood. I kind of make a big deal out of being the easy, sleazy side of town, but it really ain't that bad of a side of town. It's mediocre. It's pretty good. But yeah, they just basically stole all our power and used it to reconstitute the storm to hit us again. And it's literally, I've seen it. It really does look like a hurricane. Like it is sitting on top of us and spinning. And I've even been saying that to Chick. I'm like, look around. It looks like we're sitting in the middle of a donut of clouds. It's weird. So something really funky is going on here. I don't know. I got buddies who watch from satellites about the weather and stuff. Maybe they seen something. I don't know. But it looked like the same freaking storm flew over us. It would disintegrate and then reset and then form again and do the same thing. And it's been doing that for 5 days. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, right before the lights went out, the police were all like, and then they've been out here for the past few days. Like, look, they've been lurking and creeping and they're all hiding everywhere, dude. Like, look, it's just freaking weird. I don't find that coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. Any real detective would tell you no such thing as coincidence. Things are connected. It's cause and effect. So I don't know, man. I'm just out here trying to, low budget scientist, backyard scientist, figure out what's going on. And it seems like there's more than meets the eye. There's been drills in Michigan. They had the Chinese here. And at the same time, the supposed terrorist was gonna blow up the frickin' Mackinac Bridge and blow up buildings. There was a drill with the Chinese going on up in Grayling, which is right in the same area as where this guy supposedly did this thing. But the government also hires regular people. They contract them to play the role of the aggressor, of the terrorist. And then the FBI comes in and catches them. But really the FBI paid them to play the role. And the person thinks that it's just a drill. We're doing this for national security. And he doesn't realize that he's being set up to be a fall guy and a patsy. And then they're going to flip on him. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing they do with drug dealers when they're like, look, dog, we see you're loyal. Here, we just need you to hold this 100 keys real quick and drive it across state lines. And all you got to do is just sit in a car and just drive across. I've seen multiple people I know fall for this, where they listen to these certain people. This is the same thing what happened to Rick Ross, frickin' with the Colombian Contras, narcotics frickin' dealers, where it's the same people that's doing it, where they tell you it's all good, just trust us, just all you gotta do is just drive, you ain't gotta do anything. And then as soon as you get in there, you get a couple miles down the road, you get pulled over. And this is job security for the FBI. This is a way where we ensure we get a bust and we will be hired for the look, it's ensuring our retirement. Basically, man, it's a big scam. And it's a way to justify their existence so that the public thinks that they're necessary when they're really out there. That's another form of a false flag. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's always an inside job.